I'm back. First and foremost, hello, I'm back. I'm back from Paris and I survived. What a surprise. Needless to say, my trip to Paris was awesome. I loved it a lot. There's this one sort of thing where people say that the three European defining cities are London, Berlin and Paris. I've never been to Paris before. I've been several times to London and I've been several times to Berlin, and I was excited where on my ranking list of cities that define Europe Paris is gonna fall, because I had absolutely no expectations. Needless to say, London is the all-time number one, and Paris couldn't kick it from this spot. I liked the architecture a lot. It was beautiful there. All these little restaurants everywhere, and the people were nice as well. We did the defining tourist attractions that you should and have to do when you're the first time in Paris. We've been to Versailles, we've been to the Louvre, got a peek at the Mona Lisa, really small. I mean, I already expected it to be really small because other people told me. However, the Louvre is amazing. It reminded me of the Da Vinci Code. What a surprise. Been to Sacré-Cœur, and I've been up to the Eiffel Tower, which is kind of the topic of today because I had a panic attack on the freaking Eiffel Tower, or Tour Eiffel as the French people say. I'm not used to this kind of thing. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid really of anything. I wasn't really afraid of anything that I was afraid of, as I said in the previous video, but I had a panic attack because, I don't know, I've never had a panic attack in a panic that way. I know panic attacks from social situations because of social anxiety and stuff, and I know how to deal with this stuff, but that panic attack just hit me right in the face. We booked the tickets for the stairs. We were like, we're gonna get the full experience, we're gonna take the stairs. So we were walking up the stairs and everything was fine the first quarter. I was excited. We were reaching the first platform. I was like, wow, look at this, oh, this view is amazing. And then we went up the next set of staircases and we were all already quite exhausted because we're not really sporty and fit, if you might say that. And then suddenly this one thought developed in my head, and I just started, without any context, imagining myself falling down from the middle of the Eiffel Tower on the ground. And I was like, is there any possibility to survive that? No, there isn't any possibility I would survive that. But my mind was saying, in the next hour, as long as you're up here, you're gonna fall down the Eiffel Tower. And I was terrified for my death, while at the same time everything in my head says, well, I don't know why this should happen. There are security guards everywhere. This wouldn't happen at all. Then we reached the second platform, the half, the Eiffel Tower, and I was like, okay, we're gonna just do it fast, go up, enjoy the view. I don't know if I can enjoy the view at all, and then go down, and then we're safe and sound. That didn't happen. Because we took the stairs, we had to buy additional tickets for the elevator, up to the top of the tower, the main attraction, the main side to the top of the pops. And there was a queue, and the people that were selling it, they didn't open their booth. They said they're gonna open in half an hour. So we were standing in this queue with a lot of people on the second platform of the Eiffel Tower, and my head just going we're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna fall down the Eiffel Tower. And I'm a really internal panicker. My friends that went with me, they don't know, they didn't know. I just became really silent and a little bit nervous, but they thought this was because I wanted to get up and I was exhausted and I didn't want it to wait. So we joked a bit and talked a lot about different stuff. So this made me feel a little bit better. Then we finally got to the booth. paid for our tickets and went up the Eiffel Tower, and from that on it wasn't really that bad anymore. Like while we were standing in the elevator it still was quite bad and I was feeling quite panicky, but once we were up on top there it was gone. We were happy taking photographs, we spent a lot of time up there, and when we went down we actually talked to a couple of people in the elevator, had some fun, made some jokes, went down the stairs, and it was all fine. I don't know where this panic attack came from, it just suddenly came. I don't know where it came from. It wasn't like simply about being afraid of someone, of terror attacks, of someone shooting anyone. It was the fear of me falling down the Eiffel Tower. Is this already afraid of heights? I've never been afraid of heights. I love heights. However, everything was really fine. Even though we did all the tourist attractions, we still had time to walk around the city and get into quirky comic shops everywhere. Went to a really nice record store, and went to the Disney store on the Champs-Elysees. What did I buy while I was in Paris? Well, this might not be as fun as you might expect it to be, but well, this is the stuff I bought while I was in Paris. First up, I've been to a very quirky, nice comic shop. So I bought something from my neighbor Totoro, which is a keychain of the cat Buzz. Look at this. This is so French. Then I went to the Doc Martens store. The only thing we could afford, because there wasn't a crazy sale, were these shoe socks. These socks, which are actually my favourite shade of red. Yeah, you approve it? I also bought some postcards. I don't ever send any postcards. I just buy them for me to hang in my room or anywhere else. So I bought this, we called it the Romantic Eiffel Tower, and bought a black and white one, which I thought just looks amazing, with a Photoshop moon, the Disney store. And this was practically my favourite thing I bought there, which is sad because I didn't do anything with Disney. So I got Star Wars action figures. I got Rey because I wanted Rey so fucking much, and it has BB-8 with it. And I got Finn because he was on offer, just €5. Why did they put the black guy on offer? Just they want to trick the Tumblr girls. And they also had a cool record store that I looked up beforehand, and we went there, we looked at it, and we spent a few hours, not a few hours, about an hour in it looking around. And I don't have a record player yet, but my dad has given me his old one because he got a new one. So I bought the Libertines Up the Bracket LP. Yay, it was €18.90, and I mean, I bought a British LP in a French record store, but the people there were lovely. The record store was so nice. If you want to look them up, it's called Ground Zero. It's the only legit record store in Paris, which is focused on indie music, indie rock, indie electronica. So if you're into that, check this shop out. The people there are incredibly nice. The shop is incredibly nice decorated, and they have majorly records, vinyl records. It's amazing. I love it. Bye guys.